Okay, so I have a very urgent message from your higher self right now, and let me know if you resonate with this. When you are feeling like you are the burden to the world, your higher self wants to come through and tell you that, babe, you're joy to the world. Okay, sing the song, you are joy to the world the moment you were birthed, the moment you were born, the moment you were being brought into this earth, you're the joy to the world. And perhaps your upbringing has brainwashed you thinking that you're the burden to the world. You're the whatever that name that you like to call yourself, but it's not true. What you are here is you are a person of value. You're a person of impact. And all of this happening, it's so natural. The world is coming to you as you are projecting out how you see the world, how you see yourself. So this is the law of attraction. You attract what your inner world is all about. Tapping into the joy, the God, the light, the divinity within you. The more you're anchored in that, okay, the more it's going to be projected out and you're going to see the world that way. It's like the outer world is shifting in parallel with your inner world. Okay, so if you are seeing yourself as the burden to the world, then you are going to project that out and you're going to attract the people and situations that are going to be burdens. You're going to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm talking to you for freaking 3 hours and you're talking, at 90% right now. And I just said a few words and then you make the topic about you, the conversation about you. You're going to attract takers. Okay? When you are tapping into, oh my God, I'm a burden, I'm not enough, so I need to give. I need to give more. I need to give more of my energy. I need to prove my worth. I need to earn my affection some freaking how. So then you perform and you be like a circus monkey, doing this for this person, doing that for that person. You fake smile and you try to be complacent and you try to be the good girl and the good boy and you hope that someone will finally see your worth and finally see your value and invite you to that thing and give you that opportunity, or just maybe not just even anything of this, just there. Maybe you don't even want anything from them, you don't even like them. But being with this person or being in their energy is better than just being alone. And maybe some of you are hearing this message right now being channeled because maybe when you're alone, you feel this loneliness. You feel this loneliness even when you tell yourself, I'm fine, I'm not lonely, I have my social media, I have my cat. But we are all social creatures, okay? We want interaction. We love people naturally. But what kind of people though? What kind of people though? Like, you want to chase love from people who don't give a crap about you? You want people that you have to monkey around with circus elephant around and, doing this mime and doing the way and dressing up and buying the things they care about, doing the things to earn their love? This is what's getting you. And then you say that, oh, you don't have time for your dreams, your goals, you're not successful, you're not where you want to be. It's because you are spending so much of these energy, these emotions, caring about the people who shouldn't even freaking matter. All of our energy, even though it's like, a lot of it's like invisible, that's why we struggle with this. These invisible energies, we either feel recharged, fulfilled, okay, or we feel drained. So be aware of the people who you, in their presence, not saying that they're bad or wrong or something wrong with them. They're like, no, it's just when you're in their presence, you feel like your energy is literally being drained out of you, like the life force out of you, it just sucked into this person, and they just keep on talking, and they just keep on taking, and they just keep on ignoring you, and then you feel the need to be more and be prettier and act this way and be more friendly and be more polite. These are the people, these are the situations that in and of itself is not evil or bad or anything, but it's reflecting to you the part of you that feels like you need to people please in order to prove your worth. You need to be a certain watered down, stupid version of you in order for you to have affection. For you to feel like, now I'm finally okay. Now I'm finally worthy. Now I finally belong. Because you seek belonging so bad. And the message that I'm hearing for you right now is, if you resonate with being a starseed, if you resonate like with feeling like you're not from here, you can struggle with this. You can feel like, I don't belong. I don't belong here. I don't belong anywhere. Or if you grew up in a very toxic household and you feel like you don't belong. Okay, even if you grow up in a different nationality, like mixed culture family, you don't know which, you have identity issue, right? You don't know which one it is. So a lot of these factors can contribute to you questioning your belonging. And because of that, you kind of latch onto anything and anyone that makes you feel somewhat safe, somewhat like you belong, and you cling on them for your dear life. And this, by the way, can happen very unconsciously. Okay? So even when they be acting crazy, you're like, well, at least I have a friend. Or at least they are like this person. I don't want to give that up, because if I give up this friendship, I give up this access. Right? Because maybe you're friend with this really cool club promoter or like networker person who introduced you to all these cool circles of people. But do you even like these people? Right? I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Okay, now. Okay, good. So, like, do you even like these people? What I'm hearing for you is ignore the sound of poison. Is what I'm hearing. Ignore the sound of poison. Ignore the sound of temptation, because that's the voice of the devil. Okay, we're not talking about the literal devil. We're talking about the energy that is literally like punishing you, the energy that is like burning you up, not in a excited way. It's like more like burning you down, not burning you up, burning you down, okay, into nothingness. So why are you keep on hanging around with these energies? Well, let me tell you why. It's because there's a part of you that feels incomplete. And you think being with this person, being this social setting, getting this person's approval, being a circus monkey is going to give you something. And something is better than nothing. And that's the problem. That's the problem, honey. The problem is that something is not better than nothing. I need you to have standards. Okay, I need you to have standards. What are you allowing in your sacred temple? Hello? Okay, what are you allowing in your space? Who are you allowing to access your energy? Who are you allowing to have dinner with you, share a conversation with you, being in your home, being your friend circle? And a lot of people are going to be like, well, how do I even filter that? The best way you can do that is to start spending time by yourself. Spending time eating alone, like go out and eat. Most people can't even do that. Okay, I've spent the past years going out and eating by myself. Even, very nice, fancy, fine dining, whatever, travel by myself. I'm doing this all by myself. When you are comfortable with doing all of these things by yourself, you realize what your standards are. And you realize when someone is trashing on that standard. I have so much peace and so much presence and so much happiness and joy when I'm dining by myself. So if I'm going to be dining with somebody, okay, it's like if they're going to bring chaos when I'm eating my meal, bringing some gossip, weird convo into, the mix while I'm eating my meal, then no freaking things. Because I know what it likes to have a good meal and good energy and good company. Me, okay? Me avec moi, me and me. So when you are going into the phase of your life of having good connection, good relationship, and good friendship, and just a good life in general, you need to realize that you are a joy to the world. You are the gift to the world. So anybody who comes into your space, it has to be an expander, has to be a gift, or else thou shalt not pass. Okay, Gandalf, putting that stick down, putting that staff down. Thou shalt not pass. Say it with me, thou shalt not pass. Okay? Spend time being by yourself, going on dates, eating by yourself, going to the freaking movies. Do people still go to movies? Who goes to movies? I have not gone to the movies. Anyway, allowing yourself to just let it go. let it go. Like, let go of all these things that you think that's bad with you, that you're a burden, you're not lovable, you're not likable, you're too weird, you're not understood. Like, just let it freaking go. I had all of this. I had all of these poison, like, in my head when I was growing up, being abused, being neglected, being bullied, you name it. A lot of these things really trashed my confidence, really made me think there's something inherently wrong with me and that I don't deserve good people in my life because everyone who was in my life was really just like, abusive. So, but then I had to go through the journey of healing. I had to go through the journey of right-minded thinking and realizing that actually, no, my energy that I've curated within me is so deeply peaceful and healing and loving and beautiful and great. So I'm not going to just freely give that away. I'm not going to be like, oh, this is a freaking petting zoo here. Like, come on through, okay? We're not doing that, right? It's a very curated experience, okay? VIP access, divine feminine energy mastery, okay? The energy of being receptive, yes, but also very, selective. Okay, and all of that comes from that you are the prize, you are the star sparkly, you are the gift, you are the joy to the world. That's something that I had to tell myself over and over again as well, that I'm the gift, okay? I'm the joy. Not the gift as in like, I give myself, but just like I need to allow myself to kind of bring my self-worth up and bring my self-confidence up. And I think that's very important for you if you're still watching this, if you're resonating with what I'm sharing right now, is you have gone through some crappy holes that really trampled on your confidence and your self-concept of who you are. But so what? Okay? And I'm not saying in like an a-hole, like insensitive way. I'm saying that it doesn't matter. Where you are right now is the only thing that matters. Where you are right now is when your life gets to change. And you need to redefine yourself. You need to redefine how you see yourself. Do you see yourself as a burden? And you see yourself as someone who is a waste of space? As someone who just, a heavy load? Okay? Or you see someone who adds value, who's a joy, who is a gift? Right? Begin to see yourself that way. And your life will change because your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. It works in that parallel. Not always exactly parallel because there is a delayed effect. But you better start training your mind now. You better train your energy now. You better start putting up boundaries now. And what I'm going to say is going to be very important if you are someone who is very empathic. You're someone who's very intuitive and sensitive. And this is the most important thing I want you to note down. Your energy cannot be accessible just to anyone. Okay? Got it? Your energy is not available, freely available, and not accessible to everyone. Your energy, your love, your generosity, your light, I know you have no problem giving, and it's a beautiful quality. I'm not telling you to hold it back. I'm saying to have standards so that you don't feel drained and you feel met instead of drained. Okay? So when someone is coming through and you just feel like they're a taker and you're a giver, it's because you haven't set the standards that I only allow givers such as myself. So when two givers come together, it's like they're doing this beautiful like energy exchange dance. Instead of you're giving and draining and this person take, and then you like are drained and you are so tired. So allowing yourself, the more empathic, the more intuitive, the more loving, the more giving, the more love and light, whatever you are, the more you need to hone in to being able to protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your love, protect your life. Okay? I love you. This is Tina Wong, and I'll see you in the next one.